record on this computer. There we go. So today is Tuesday, January 31st. While we're waiting for people to come in, we're going to watch a little tiny video on how to follow your creative impulses. I think sometimes we don't think we're that creative, but let's...
Children, we are highly creative and imaginative beings. We're constantly acting on our impulses, speaking our thoughts out loud as they pop into our heads, and letting our imaginations inform a lot of our actions. But as we grow older, we're taught to control these impulses. They still occur to us, but we often ignore them or keep them to ourselves. And this is generally a good thing. A world without impulse control would be a pretty chaotic place. But how do we rediscover that impulsive, free-flowing creativity we experienced as children? After saying no to our impulses for most of our lives, it can be difficult to start following them again in a creative sense. One way you can reduce your inhibition is through free writing. Free writing is an exercise where you write continuously for a certain amount of time without worrying about the topic or it being correct. The final result may not always make a whole lot of sense on paper, but the process frees up your...
Here, I just wanted to stop it for a second. So this is kind of the idea behind our free writing. Some of you asked me, can I write this? Can I write that? The answer is yes, you can write whatever you want. It's all about, you know how you read just for fun? This is about writing just for fun, just for you. You don't have to share it. You just need to write every day. So that's what the free writing is about. It's about getting you creative, getting you doing writing just for you.
Your mind and allows you to tap into your impulses rather than thinking too much. It's also important to remind yourself that perfection does not exist. There is no one correct answer to any creative problem. If you're trying to find the right way to do something, you're limiting your creative potential and probably shutting down a good number of your impulses. Simply remind yourself that there are no right or wrong answers, and you may just find it easier to access your creative impulses. Another habit that can help is using the phrase, yes and. When you get a creative impulse, rather than pushing it away or saying no, try saying yes and instead. This phrase encourages you to not only accept an idea, but to also expand on it. For example, let's say you're writing a story and an idea pops into your head to give the main character an identical twin. Then you flesh this idea out and realize that it could lead to an interesting plot twist later on in the story. The yes and mindset allows you to take impulses you might have initially ignored and give them consideration and room to grow. Creativity plays a role in so many aspects of our day-to-day lives. Following your creative impulses can potentially help improve things like your work performance and your ability to collaborate and problem solve. It can also help you to reduce negativity and self-criticism. It's easy to get stuck in a pattern of worrying that your ideas aren't good enough or that people won't like them. But if you're able to trust and follow your impulses, it can help you to bypass those mental barriers and rediscover your untapped creativity.
Okay. I'm going to stop my share for a minute. I have another little thing to show you later, but I just wanted to show you that because I think on these weeks where I open it up and I kind of say, it's up to you, it can be really hard because you're used to sitting there and being told what to do and like turn to page 7.05 in Florida Virtual. And it kind of shuts down a lot of your creativity and your inspiration to do your own thing. So if you're finding this week fun and easy, congratulations, that's great. But if you're finding it difficult, I think that's really normal, especially switching gears between being told what to do and having to do exactly what you're told, and then being told you can do whatever you want, but you need to do it. So those two things are very different, but they're both really important, right? So this week is all about being creative, pursuing your curiosity, pursuing your interests, trying something new. You don't have to end up with a perfect product. Somebody said to me, you know, I might not be done with my project at the end of the week. That's okay. That's fine. If you worked hard on it and you learned some things and you explored some of your creativity or your curiosity, then I think that's great. If you sat around and played video games, not so great, right? So that's what this week is about. In the meantime, we are also following up on some math and doing a little science in the afternoon. So if you came to science yesterday, good job. If you didn't come to science, make sure you're going in and looking at those lessons because there's nothing due, so you don't have to do it. But at the end of 5th grade, you're going to be tested on your scientific knowledge, and it's important to know about the world around you. So we had a shocking lesson yesterday. Ha 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 ha. Hilarious. All right. That's it for our warm up. Let's go to our jobs. Do I have any facts, or we already had the weather yesterday, or my jokester? Is Eli here with a joke? I don't see him. He had a lot of jokes yesterday. Liam, Riddler, do you have a riddle for us? Vivi's got a fact. Go ahead, Vivi.
Not a fact, but me and Mila would like to switch jobs back and forth every week.
Sure.
Yeah.
So when I call on you, if you know which one you are, I'll have a hard time keeping track of it. But if you could keep track of it, just say, I'm going to do the weather this week.
Okay.
Okay. And Mila can give us some facts. That'd be great. You good with that, Mila?
Yeah, I just need to find one real quick.
Oh, okay. Well, you don't have to do it right now if you don't want to. You can do it in the 10 o'clock session. Liam, yeah?
What can you break even though you never pick it up or touch it?
What can you break even though you never pick it up or touch it? Okay, guys, put it in the chat. What can you break even though you never pick it up or touch it? What do you think? No, that's what I was going to say. A heart. Megan and I are on the same wavelength.
No, it's not a heart.
How about a
Promise?
mm-hmm.
It's not eyesight.
It's not a promise. It's not eyesight.
It is a promise.
Oh, it is a promise. Okay. All right. Excellent. The third thing today is that today is your day 4 and 5 of our passion project. So I know that we're having some troubles with the submitting, and I apologize for that, you guys. When I made this unit, I decided we'd use the same one that we did before, but what I didn't realize is it was going to copy all of your assignments you did before and tell you you've already done them. So I went in and I tried to resubmit those to you. Like I went in and said, please submit a new one, resubmit. Did you guys see that? Did they pop up?
Yes,
Done? Yes.
a lot of times.
A lot of times they popped up. So has anybody tried resubmitting on 4 or 5 yet? So I could check it? No. So days 4 and 5 is just some proof that you're doing your project. So I'm going to share, hopefully Amadi won't be upset at me because I think he's on the cover of this right now. I'm going to share my screen just for a second and show you what that assignment looks like. Oh, that's nice, Lori. Lovely. So whenever I forget to escape full screen, it does that. All right. So if we go to that lesson, Passion Project days 4 and 5, and I go to the speed grader, it usually takes me to whoever has submitted last. Javier has a video here of himself talking about sea turtles. Amadi sent me a picture of him working on his last project. I don't think this is this one though, is it? Amadi? No, this is your last one. So I think you can resubmit now because I sent it to you again to resubmit. So submit me your new one, but just something like that of you working on your project would be great. Here, Eli last time sent me a video of him talking about his recycling project. I love these videos you guys send me. They make me so happy. So anyway, that's the kind of thing you're doing today, is just submitting some evidence of your project. Vivi, your hand is still raised. Did you have a question? No. Okay. Yeah, so 1, 2, 3, and the very last thing, so I don't have a whole lot today. I'm going to show you one more video of inspiration. Hopefully you're working on your projects. I've been enjoying reading your essays from last time about transportation. You guys did a good job. What I'm doing on those is just putting comments on them, so you have to go back to the document and read my comments that I leave for you there. And I don't know if you get a notice that I've sent you a comment. Do you get one on Google Docs? If I put a comment on there, do you guys get a notice?
No, there's no notice when.
No notice.
It's only I get a notice, but it's only because I downloaded Canvas on my phone.
Oh, okay. Okay. Otherwise, yeah, just maybe by the end of the week, I'll be done so you can take a look then. If you weren't here yesterday, remember that this Friday is grading day, so you don't have school on Friday. And tomorrow is Global Play Day. So I'm going to show you what that is right now, because I want you guys to understand what you can bring and what you can do tomorrow. And really, this Global Play Day plays into this week really nicely, because it also is about being creative. I think you're singing for us, Eli, which we love, Global School Play Day. So let's have a look at this. So I've done this for several years with my class. It's super cool. A passion for play. You can discover more about a person in an hour of play than in a year of conversation. Okay, so you're invited to join. Tomorrow we are doing this. We are all signed up. So this started in 2015. It was the first annual Global School Play Day. And around the world, so it's not just in the United States, this is around the world, 65,000 students participated. Since 2015, over 1 million students from 75 nations have had a day of play at school. Here's a TED Talk about the importance of play and how it helps you to learn. We've already registered, so we're doing this. So here we go. On Global School Play Day, you can bring anything you want to play with. So you can bring your Hot Wheels, your stuffed animals, your little, I don't know, characters. You can bring puppets, but not video games. You can bring a board game. You can bring a doll, Legos, blocks, racetracks, playing cards, empty cardboard boxes. You can build a fort. You can make a jigsaw puzzle. You can do art. You can play Pictionary. I will let you do some games like that if they have online versions, but they can be board games and that they include like talking and interacting with each other. I might let you do that. And then you're just going to play all day long. Now, here's some rules. This is for the teacher. Do not organize anything for your students. Make them do the organization. That's part of the learning that day, right? Is come and you have to work it out with your classmates what you're going to do. Don't tell them how to play with their toys or games. Don't interfere unless they're like killing each other. And honestly, I've never even had a fight on Global School Play Day. I've had kids come, I've had them cook. Like some kids go down in the kitchen and cook with each other, which was fun. Which is neat because you're at home and you can do that. You can be like, let's have a cooking classroom. And in a minute, I'm going to let you guys talk about the different things you want to bring for tomorrow and the different kind of rooms you'd like to have me set up. And then don't leave them unsupervised. So I will be on there. The computer will be on all day so you can kind of come and go and play games. I'll take a few pictures, but this is unstructured play. I am not leading you in lessons. I'm not telling you what to do. And it says you'll be amazed at what the kids come up with. I have always been amazed at what the kids come up with. Like other teachers have been skeptical and they're like, they're just going to waste time. But the truth is what I see kids do on this day where you have the freedom to do this is interact in a really cool way. And even with my online class, they did this. They made up, I don't know why, they always seem to make a community where they're buying and selling things and they make like an economy. I don't know if you guys know, but it used to be in 5th grade, we would do BizTown. Do you know what BizTown is? So the 5th graders would go to this big building and you would all have jobs and you would all have checkbooks and you would set up a business and you had a budget and you bought and sold things. We don't do it anymore because of COVID and I don't even know if it's open anymore, but you can do it online. You can like make up your own little world. So that's it. This is the day that we're doing it. It's tomorrow. We will have to be online a little bit. Here's the countries that are participating. This is the website so your parents can see it. Any questions about Global School Play Day? Yeah, Lauren.
Do you think we can do Ozobots?
Do you have Ozobots at your house?
Oh no, the microbits. I got this mixed up.
I know. You know what? We're not starting with the microbits yet. I happen to know for a fact that some students have already played with them a little bit. Just be careful because they are really breakable.
Mm-hmm.
And so they have little tiny electronic connections. And if they get broken, then they won't work when we do them. We're going to start those in another week together. And I'll walk you through how to do them, but not tomorrow. Okay. Are you excited about it?
Yeah.
Yeah, they're kind of fun. I'm hoping they all work. I'm crossing my fingers. Other questions? about tomorrow, Global School Play Day? No?
I know
Okay.
how to work it, so once we start with the microbit, I can.
Okay, but tomorrow's not microbit day. Tomorrow is creative play day with your friends where you're talking to each other and saying, how about we do this? How about we do that? So right now I'm going to give you a chance to talk in breakout rooms about two things. One, you can talk about what do you want to do for tomorrow? Like, what do you want to bring? What do you want to do? That way, if kids are like, I want to cook with you, let's all get the ingredients for this recipe and make muffins together or whatever, right? So talk about what you'd like to do tomorrow. And then you can tell me if I need to, how many rooms I need to set up. And then also I have a challenge for you. Remember when we did the discussion about like you're stuck on a deserted island and what would you take with you? Today is you're stuck in a room. The walls, floor, and ceiling are made of the strongest material in the universe. There are windows, but they're super high up. One locked steel door, no trapdoors or any other type of exit. You don't have anything with you except yourselves. How do you get out? Take turns discussing and trying to solve this problem. So I'm going to put you into breakout rooms right now. And you guys can, I guess I can't set them up for both going into and not going into. I guess I'll set them up that you can choose the breakout rooms. Discuss how you're going to get out of that room and discuss what you would like to do for International Day of Play. I'm just going to make 3 breakout rooms, so there'll be plenty of people in each one. No more than 5 people per breakout room. Okay. So you guys can choose your breakout room or you can stay with me and ask questions. Go discuss what you would do to get out of the room and what you might like to do tomorrow. Questions right now? I'm going to go into the breakout room and give you this same challenge so you can remember it.
What's tomorrow?
Tomorrow is International Global Play Day. So we're not gonna
I would like to make the economy again.
The strongest.
Hi guys, I'm just putting the into your chat so you have it.
I think a ladder.
So also talk about what you want to do tomorrow.
Yeah.
Hi, I'm just putting the challenge of the room that you need to break out of into your chat, because you can't see the old chat when you go to the breakout room, can you?
No, we can't.
Okay, so I just put that in there. Hopefully you can see it now. I'm going to go to the last room.
Okay.
Hi guys. I'm just putting the challenge of being stuck in the room in there. So when you're done talking about tomorrow's International Day of Play, you can try and talk about the challenge. Okay.
So is it like an in-person again?
No, it's not in person. We're going to do it online, but there's not going to be any work. I'm not going to tell you what to do. So basically you're going to come in, I'm going to have breakout rooms set up and I'll put titles on them if you want, things like cooking room, sewing room, knitting room, art room, theater room, Legos room, things like that. So you need to bring toys, dolls, toys, puzzles, games, things to do. And you're going to do it with your friends. And you guys are in charge of what you do and how you do it. And it's all day. How about that? Sound fun?
Uh-huh.
All right. I'll see you tomorrow and you can tell me what rooms you want. Well, I'll see you probably later today. Oh, where's my lead room? There it is. Hey, Amadi, you should go to one of the breakout rooms and talk to the kids about forming an economy. Maybe room 3. They've only got 3 people in there.
Okay.
Go to room 3 and talk about the economy. See if they want to do that. You could make something. Think of something you could make. Like origami or some sort of invention. Oh, good. Sweet. Well, I can breathe. Reese.